Rise and shine. Welcome to. That's certainly not rising or shining. Stupid chair. Anyway, welcome to the second pre-recorded. Oh, sorry, personal space. Personal space. Jeez. Welcome to the second pre-recorded week video of Seacht2ne, where I turn on a different camera that's in also glorious 480p, and I start speaking to you about whatever. Now, tonight, I am afraid to say, my sincerest, I'm afraid to say that tonight is going to be a bit more of a serious video. Probably one of the more sensitive videos I've ever done. I know my channel only has like 2 subscribers, but I don't doubt that it'll get more traction in a negative way from this. But enough preamble. Let's just begin with this video. Okay, I can do this. But first, I need to slip into something more comfortable. Now, let's begin. So, as I'm sure for about almost, if not even just around 10 years now, you've known me as the Adidas man. The man behind such videos as Is It Fun Living as a Colorblind Person? Or Who Killed Alexander? You know, those kind of videos. But the truth is, that all changed ever since 7th grade. In 7th grade, pretty early on in fact, we were given out a leaflet. This leaflet contained important information I didn't think you need to know about gender identity. You know what? Screw the YouTube censorship. Screw all that. I'm going full mask off here about gender identity, sexualities. Yes, that kind of mask off. And at the time, I was in 7th grade, so I didn't think too much of it other than, hold on, I have myself this. Oh, cool, nice little leaflet I have. Anyway. And then I carried on about the rest of the year like normal. But then, once I hit 8th grade, something changed. I started thinking, hold on, something's wrong with me. Sure, I may look, sound, and have all the charismatic structure of a man, but do I really qualify as a man? And for a few weeks, I was sitting there. My school has a calm down room that you can go to whenever you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. So, for weeks in there, I was thinking, what is wrong with me? Here I am, a man, but I don't feel man enough to belong in this. And then finally, oh, that's my legs. And then finally, at one point or another, it came to me. That's it. The problem isn't me, it's my identity. And from there, I had to figure it out. I was non-binary. I was to go by they, them pronouns. And for a while, case closed. That could have been the end of it. And in hindsight, it probably would have been the end of it if it wasn't for some recent changes in my life. It was around March when I began feeling it again. I began thinking, wait, what's wrong with me now? I'm non-binary, yes, but Why do I still look like this? Why am I still a guy? I don't. Where's the real me that I've been looking for all these years? Yeah, for all these years. Where is the real Adidas man? I need a definitive answer. So I did a little bit of reflecting. I started thinking about what it is I really want to be when I leave high school. I started thinking about the people I've met, the groups I've been going to. I've been going to this youth group recently, and it's met it's filled with some of the nicest people I've probably ever met in my entire life. But with that, it also came a sense of belonging. Like, I finally had some sort of output to speak what was actually on my mind and, and project it in a nice, caring environment instead of praying to God that my school would take it handy. So that's what I started doing. I started to re explore myself. I started to reevaluate what it is I wanted to be as a person, who it is I wanted to be as a person. I can put on I can put on a hat and call myself Saint Lumberjack. I can put on a white cap, turn it backwards, and call myself Billy Bob Bonkers. Heck, I couldn't even change myself at all and go by Alexander. But it's but these are all just characters that I created. They're going to get old and boring a part of my life. Too much of a part of my life very quickly. I feel myself as though I'm the character that I created as part of my lore. I guess in my hunt to copy Markiplier's lore as much as possible, I might have accidentally damaged some of my own personal ones. And then, for a few weeks now, something was brewing. The answer that I knew I had been looking for all this time. And I finally had the confidence to say it in my group. But you know what? Only 2 people watch this channel. So I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm trans. Yeah, that's it. That's what I've been hiding these past few years, or what I've been trying to discover these past few years. I've been so hesitant to say it anywhere because of how I view the public will see me, not just in school, but on the online space as well. People know me as Adidas man. People know me as the man that creates all these nonsensical videos about the Stanley Parable glitches or Super Mario Maker glitches. But if you take the man out of Adidas, what are you exactly? But I suppose as the weeks went on, I've started thinking, you know what? Why should I let what anyone else says try and affect me? I'm me. I may be Adidas man, but it's the person behind Adidas man that matters the most. I am Addy, the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend behind Adidas man. Well, used to be a man. But trust me, well, I don't know why you'd trust me. But maybe soon, maybe sometime in the future. It could be anywhere from the next 3 weeks to far off in the distant lands of like 2035. Whatever the case may be, Adidas man ain't a man anymore. I've started to fully embrace what it is I want to be in life. Adidas man Adidas woman now. I never tell people this because I'm afraid of the public outcry. I feel as though no one is going to believe me and they'll chalk it up as just a phase, but it's the version of me that I'm the most comfortable with. It's the ultimate character that I put my phone on and decided to press record on. It's the real Adidas man, person I want to be. However, it's won't. However, I can't just start now. I have to wait, and waiting's the worst part. Luckily for me, the final exams are in 3 weeks. Once they're done, I'm out of the clear for good. But that comes at a cost. I have to be stuck as a man for that length of time. And 3 weeks, it does seem like it flies by. And it does. When you put it in just perspective, it is quite a long time. I've always wondered what was wrong with me my whole life, and I think I found the answer. It just wasn't looking. It wasn't what was wrong with me. It was what was meant to be right for me. Anyway, the long and short of it is, I'm trans. And I would like everybody at home, everybody from the Jesus Man channel, even the 2 people that are watching this right now, maybe even more. Maybe it'll be 5 in the next few years. Or maybe this video could explode into like 200 subscribers. Then I don't know what to do. But one thing is for sure. My name is Zaddy. It's not my real name, but it's not my real name. But if you take the man out of Adidas man, you can't if you rename yourself Adidas. Then it's just a corporation and you might get sued. But now, I think I'm content with what I want to be. Getting it out there though is the first and hardest step. Which is why I'm doing this Seacht2ne video dedicated to exactly that. Dedicating it to people at home or beyond. It's okay to take your time with this. It's okay to feel scared at first. The scariest thing is the time before you take the first step for confidence. But once you overcome that, you can be unstoppable. You can be whoever it is you want, whatever you want to be in this world. There's nothing that's really going to stop you except for you. People at home, people who have just stumbled onto this channel for the first time and watched this video, maybe even maybe even some other people who will look back at this channel and wonder what an ancient relic it was. You can do this. I believe in you. Start believing in yourself, because that's something I've been struggling with for quite a long time to get the confidence of believe in myself. But people at home, the 2 subscribers, that's 3 fingers. I would like for you to respect that, please. I know I don't look like it now. I don't know if or when I'm going to look like it. Hopefully in the soon future. But this is who I am now. This is the real Adidas man. Not the facades, at least I think it's a facade, that you've been seeing ever since 2017? Not the facade that you've seen ever since 2017. Thank you. It means a lot to me. I've needed to let that out for a while. I told this to my group already, but I feel as though I need to preserve it somewhere. And Seacht2ne is the only place I can do it. It's like a personal video diary for me in that way. Okay, we are closing in on 16 minutes. That's nearly the length of time as that one video explaining how the Seacht2ne lore went. I didn't expect to ramble on this long. I was probably talking in circles. But yeah, I'm if you made it this far, I'm truly enamored. I think I used the word right there. Yeah. If you made it this far, I'm grateful. You can now you can go on about your day as if this video was never uploaded. Alright, now I have some buns to eat here. Without further ado, see you all in the next pre-recorded video. Peace.